Do you dream of making millions effortlessly? Well, today might be your lucky day. In this video, you will discover all the financial secrets and tips that Benjamin Franklin wrote about. Be attentive because his advice has helped billionaires like Warren Buffett and Richard Branson, as they have mentioned in interviews. You could be next, so make sure to watch the video until the end. Welcome to the top channel for finance. Become part of the Future Millionaires Club by hitting the subscribe button now. Over 250 years ago, Benjamin Franklin put together several sayings about wealth and success from his annual publication, Poor Richard's Almanac, which he wrote for 25 years using the name Richard Saunders. The essay he created was first published as an introduction to the 1758 Almanac, and later became known as The Way to Wealth. It has been translated into more than 100 languages. Today, people tackle poverty by preventing it from growing. So, what does Benjamin Franklin's path to wealth include? How can the advice from this clever man help you never worry about money again? You can find out all about it right now. If a person doesn't know how to keep what he earns, he might work tirelessly all his life and still end up with nothing. The saying goes, a lavish lifestyle can result in a small inheritance. If you want to be wealthy, think about saving just as much as you think about earning. While wealthy people focus on earning, they often have multiple sources of income. But wealth also comes from saving and investing. As Ramit Sethi mentions in his book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, on average, millionaires invest 20% of their family income each year. Their wealth is measured not by their annual earnings, but by how much they save and invest over time. If you want to become rich, start by paying yourself first, and do it as early as possible because investing means your money starts working for you. Yes, taxes are high, but as Benjamin Franklin pointed out, we pay even more in the taxes of laziness, pride, and foolishness. Franklin learned a valuable lesson about money when he was 7. He bought a whistle he really liked from a neighbor boy without trying to bargain. He spent all his savings on it. While he loved the whistle and played it all the time, his family pointed out that he could have bought 4 whistles for the amount he spent. This story highlights how closely financial management is linked to psychology and mindset. Wealthy people think differently than the middle class. For instance, they aren't deterred by uncertainty. They are dedicated to making money. They don't dwell on past mistakes, and they see money as an ally. Millionaire Steve Siebold, who made his own fortune, teaches that the journey to wealth starts by altering our mindset about money. He argues that anyone can become rich if they focus on changing their mental approach. To stand out, begin by cultivating an attitude of initiative, humility, and intelligence. Cut out behaviors that drain your finances more significantly than what you pay in taxes. Laziness makes tasks more difficult, while diligence makes them manageable. Those who start their day late often find themselves rushing through tasks and barely finishing work by night. In contrast, laziness progresses so slowly that poverty can easily overtake it. On the other hand, individuals who go to bed early and rise early are generally healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Benjamin Franklin's road to success was not immediate. He spent a decade transitioning from a nomadic apprentice in various London print shops, where he performed lowly tasks for his bosses, to establishing his own store and making it successful. During this period, he adopted a disciplined lifestyle and outworked his competitors. Franklin viewed his work as entrepreneurial. The longer he worked, the more he learned, which ensured his professional growth and increased his earnings. Rich and successful individuals tend to spend more time working, and they enjoy it. Thomas Corley's 5-year study of 177 millionaires revealed that 86% of them work an average of 50 hours a week or more, and only 6% are unhappy about their workload. Many of these wealthy individuals use the extra hours before sunrise to their advantage. About half of the self-made millionaires in Corley's study woke up 3 hours before their workday started to get a head start. It might seem like small indulgences like occasional treats, higher quality food, nicer clothing, and some entertainment don't significantly impact your finances. However, it's essential to remember that small savings can accumulate into significant capital over time. Be wary of minor expenses. A small leak can indeed sink a big ship. These minor, seemingly insignificant purchases can quickly add up, leading to substantial financial waste. Modern society makes it very easy to spend money, particularly on small, unnecessary items that we often overlook. David Bach, a financial expert, discusses in his book Smart Couples Finish Rich how small, seemingly insignificant expenses can accumulate rapidly. You might find yourself in substantial debt without realizing how it happened. To tackle this problem, Bach recommends closely monitoring your spending by recording every single expense for at least a week. This exercise helps you identify areas where you can cut back on unnecessary expenditures. Once you've pinpointed where you can reduce spending, the next step is to redirect the money saved from these daily non-essentials into a savings or investment account. Over time, even small amounts can grow significantly, especially when aided by the power of compound interest, a concept Bach refers to as the miracle of compound interest. This process involves reinvesting the earnings from your savings, which then generate their own earnings. Over time, this cycle can lead to exponential growth of your initial savings. Benjamin Franklin, another advocate for financial prudence, also emphasized the role of diligence and luck in achieving wealth. He believed that while everyone has the potential to succeed on their own, success often requires a bit of luck. However, Franklin argued that the best way to increase your chances of becoming lucky is through persistence. Facing hardships and failures with a persistent attitude can make you unstoppable. It allows you to learn from unsuccessful attempts and to keep experimenting until you find successful strategies. Franklin suggested that perseverance is the greatest contributor to creating your own luck. He wrote that the truly fortunate are those who do not give up. This idea ties back to his belief that merely wanting to be wealthy is not enough. Rather, it's the persistent, focused effort toward your financial goals that ultimately paves the way to achieving wealth. Franklin's insights underscore the importance of both practical financial management and the psychological resilience needed to overcome challenges and capitalize on opportunities. The principles that Benjamin Franklin described centuries ago still serve as a powerful blueprint for achieving financial success today. Achieving wealth certainly requires effort, but more importantly, it begins with a strong desire. This inner drive is your primary source of strength, enabling you to navigate and overcome the various challenges that lay on your path to riches. Franklin believed that our true accomplishments are defined by our ability to conquer difficulties. The greater the obstacle, the more significant the triumph when we manage to overcome it. This victory isn't just about overcoming external barriers. It involves a deep personal transformation. By facing and defeating our own laziness, flaws, limited worldviews, and negative attitudes, we not only overcome these challenges but also grow as individuals. This personal growth increases our value, making us stronger and more capable. As we improve ourselves, we develop what Franklin might call a core strength. This core strength isn't physical. It's a robust inner resilience that fosters self-confidence and improves our ability to manage our time and resources effectively. With these enhanced skills, you can accomplish more in a single week than you might normally achieve in an entire year without such personal development. This channel is dedicated to guiding you through the financial wisdom of the past and applying it to your modern financial journey. By subscribing, you join a community focused on building wealth through timeless principles. Embark on this journey with us, harness your desires into actionable steps, and start transforming your financial dreams into reality.